What do you do when your spouse doesn't care about you or your marriage? This is a tough one. Your marriage isn't over when your spouse no longer cares. Maybe you've been in a difficult place for many months or years. You've drifted apart. You feel like roommates. It's devastating to conclude that your spouse doesn't care about you. We hate to admit it. Does he or she give you the cold shoulder? Ask if he or she wants or likes being married. Does your spouse care about anything? Find out what. Or is he or she putting on an act? We can't make anyone care about us, but we can invite them to care. You have to believe that it's never too late to turn things around. If you don't believe that things can and will change, your efforts might only be half of what they could be. Please check out my podcast episodes, Your Marriage Matters, or watch the videos from the podcast on this channel. You'll find over 70 episodes which can help you turn your marriage around. Over the course of 16 months, I presented several series with various topics designed to address most of the big topics and situations we encounter in marriage. Look for those that are relevant to you. You can also check out my ebook, Re-Energize Your Marriage in 21 Days. For free or less than $10, you can find tools to help you. Check out the short articles in the resources page on my website, marriagecoachlynn.com. And one page in particular that you might find very valuable is about nonviolent communication techniques. If you haven't already started implementing a nonviolent communication technique, this could save your marriage. Okay, back to the question of caring. I know this video is about what to do if you have a non-caring spouse, but let me ask you this. Are you acting like you love and like your spouse? It may seem you're getting no results for a long time. Include your spouse in your life by coming up with ideas for new activities that bring some glimmer of enjoyment to your spouse. And that's kind of the thing that we're really looking to do, is just to find out what makes your spouse happy. That's a question you can ask yourself all the time. There was once a time where you laughed and enjoyed spending time together, right? Perhaps your spouse is depressed about everything in life. Nothing energizes him or her. Is he or she in the land of the living, you wonder? Talking and persuading someone to care is unlikely to make a change. Come up with an activity that takes you out of your home. A day trip or overnight road trip with some new activities can break up a pattern or monotony that might be eating away at your marriage. When COVID closed the swimming pools, I took to the open water and asked my husband to kayak alongside me. What a great new activity we discovered. He enjoys his new sport and is learning many new related skills and is very good at it. We enjoy our new joint activity very much. So what I can say is, if you have a spouse low on energy or who doesn't seem to care, to try to get active, get yourself moving and out of your routine. The two of you could do a task or chore together, such as yard work or a home improvement project. Try to enter the world of the non-caring spouse and see if that makes a difference. When you do a sport together or spend time together doing a fun, new, or interesting activity, you create a bond. You contribute to your marriage team. Perhaps you're a runner. Your partner could volunteer at the event or race you entered. Remember to show gratitude afterwards. People who love life and others are good at showing gratitude. Try to think of asking your spouse to do something useful or imperative. Basic human needs are such that we want to be useful and special, and we want to be understood and noticed. We want to matter. Can you find a way to make your spouse feel as if he or she matters, feels cherished, feels loved? Sometimes we don't make progress if the non-caring spouse won't budge. Some non-caring spouses don't feel worthy of someone else's love. But all is not lost. You're still not stuck. and don't give up yet. One thing to remember is to not keep track. Don't complain or feel burdened if you think you are the only one making an effort. A non-caring person usually doesn't want to make any effort and seems self-centered, but they might not be worthy of your or anyone else's love. So you basically think of the non-caring spouse as a broken person. Now, you can't fix this broken person, but you can live life alongside the broken person and see where compassion takes you. A short article or a short talk like this can't really solve this difficult predicament. All I can do is hope that I've given you a few ideas. So good luck, and I wish you peace in your marriage.